Shall we start? A very good evening, everyone. I'm Utkarsh, one of the
Good
Good
senior
evening,
evening.
career.
Krish.
Good evening.
One, good evening. So I'm one of the senior career advisor at Protest Professional Training. So before we start the webinar, so let me give a quick overview about us. So Protest is a certification institute and which provide upskilling courses to the professionals like HR strategists, HR analytics, POS train the trainer to deliver POS training, business analytics for manager certifications, corporate trainer and facilitator train the trainer, certified practitioner coach certification, emotional intelligence trainer and coach certification, and organizational development change management certification. We also provide customized training programs, and all the programs are accredited by the topmost bodies like ICF, SHRM, HRCI, CPD, and IBA. I'm so glad to see many existing students, team members, inspiring students of ProTouch who has joined this learning session. So before I start, I would like to know from the audience, like which specific locations you are joining. You can comment in the chat box or you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, I'm from Delhi.
Welcome. Amina mentioned Hyderabad, Tulika mentioned Noida, Sandhya mentioned Tamil Nadu, Amir mentioned Delhi, Damini mentioned Ahmedabad. Welcome all of you. So now let's begin the learning session with Dr. Aparna Sethi ma'am, our guest speaker of today's evening. So I would like to take a moment to introduce everyone with our today's guest speaker. Dr. Aparna Sethi is a seasoned corporate trainer, coach, D&I consultant, and HR professional with over 20 years of experience. And as a founder of ProTouch, she has spearheaded a numerous culture transformation initiatives, driving positive change across diverse range of across industries, including manufacturing, microfinance, airlines, and IT. Dr. Sethi's training programs have been ignited the flame of organizational development and change, sparking a wave of positive transformation throughout the corporate landscape. Her expertise and guidance have been instrumental in helping organizations achieving their goals and thrive in a rapidly evolving business environment. So let's welcome Dr. Aparna Sethi ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Utkarsh, for that warm introduction. And very nice to see some of you. Anu is here, Neha is here. Some of you also have sent me some personal messages that you're looking forward for the session. And that's so wonderful to see. Saraswati, Ashish, and, thank you so much for that. Yes. So wonderful to see people joining from entire India and some of them are also from outside. Am I not audible? Kirsch, please take care. Yeah, I'm audible, so please help Tanmoy in the chat box. Yes, and I'm
No
looking
worries.
forward for an insightful session with all of you today, everyone. And I would love to know, do you have any expectations from today's session? Let me know in the chat box. You can unmute yourself if you have any kind of expectations from today's session. Yes.
Ma'am, I would like to comment one thing.
Yes, Arpita?
I will not say it is expectation, but one thing I have learned from life is change is the only constant in life.
Okay. That's wonderful to know, Arpita.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. You're so true on that. Yes. So maybe some of you may, when I will be delivering the session, you will have some questions, doubts, contribution. Feel free to put it in the chat box. However, I will be taking some, uh, you know, questions at the end of the session. Will that be okay with everyone? Yes, let me know. Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
now, one disclaimer I would like to put because this topic is very huge. Okay, and this topic we can discuss for hours. However, my time is almost for 1 hour, so we may not be able to go in the depth of the topic. I will take one stint and I will be going in depth. Will that be okay with everyone? Let me know.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that's wonderful. So, yes, someone is writing that I will be looking forward for one message has come in my personal window, that is this topic, and implement the same in my current company. I was looking forward for this kind of a session. That's wonderful. So there must be some people who are professional and have great experience in the topic, and certainly I will love to have insights from them as well. Okay, before we move forward, everyone, I want to play one small game with all of you. Are you ready? Show me thumbs up. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now this game is, I am going to put some emojis in the chat box. Okay. How many of you know emojis? Show me thumbs up so that I can see. Okay. Neha, Preeti, Arpita, Anu. Very good. That's wonderful. So now I will be putting some emojis in the chat box. Other people don't post anything in the chat box right now. And I will tell one person's name and that person name to add certain emojis in the chat box. Is that okay with everyone? And we have to build a story around change. We have to build a story around change. Is that okay? Make sense, Saraswati, Arpita? Okay. So right now, chat box is not allowed for everyone. So first I'm putting emojis and I request Neha. Neha Divedi, please unmute yourself and tell me what is the meaning you are getting out of this emoji. Can you see that?
No, I can't see. Yeah, that's
I
the
have,
arrow sign which you have
yeah,
posted.
that's all. I have put arrow sign.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
is it that you
So
understand related to change?
yeah, it's directing towards something. It's the
Okay.
future towards the
Okay,
future.
that's wonderful. So Neha, I request you to put one emoji and let's see what comes out. So Anjali is saying direction. Okay, Anjali. Okay. Neha, put one more.
Any emoji I feel.
Any emoji related to, if you want to build a story. So for example, there is one organization has got an arrow and that arrow is called got a direction. Is that okay? Now Neha has added a person with a glasses. So Arpita, you can unmute yourself. What you get to see from this? How can you relate to the story now? There is one arrow, organization has got a direction, and Neha has put one person with sunglasses.
I can define the arrow as grow up in life, move on in life as well. And
Okay.
and the sunglass can be he's thinking which mode to choose.
Oh my God, Arpita has already decided the gender here. Okay, so Anu is also writing a smart employee. So understand everyone, there is one organization which has got an arrow that stands for a direction. And now there is a smart employee coming and seeing that direction. Yes, everyone? Yes? So I request Swati Gupta, put one emoji in the chat box now. Let's see what we can get to see from this. Related to change if possible. Yes? Swati Gupta, over to you. Any emoji you can put. Okay, so Swati Gupta has put a laughter. So Saraswati, over to you. What is it that you can relate to this now? So there is one company who has got a direction, and there is a smart employee wearing sunglasses looking at that direction. And now there is another emoji has come. Yes, Saraswati. Unmute yourself, please.
There is laughter in the change.
So what that laughter is all about? This is another employee laughing.
Change is happiness.
Okay. Okay. So one employee is smart
So
wearing
the
sunglasses.
direction we are going towards is the cool dude is taking them towards happiness.
Oh, that's wonderful. So company has got a direction. There is one employee.
Hello?
There are few employees are wearing sunglasses and smart employees are looking at that direction. Another few employees are smiling and laughing looking at that change. And they're happy. That is what Saraswati says, right? Okay. So can I request Anu put one emoji. And others can give a reaction now in the chat box. Let's complete the story, everyone here. Anulata, please put your emoji. Oh, Anulata has given this. So what is it replicating, everyone? What is it showing us? Another employee has come. Put it in the chat box. What do you think? What is employees thinking about change? Blessed. Kriti saying employees feeling blessed. Oh, thank God there is a change. Thank God there is a change. Happy, blessed. Oh my God, what a nice, like a Hindi movie story this is, right? That change is happening, organization is getting a direction, like a Karan Johar's movie. There is a nice music coming and everyone is happy and saying, wow, is this the reality? What is the reality? Let's put other people also can put some emojis now. Let's see what emojis are coming up. Yes, emojis are coming. Happy ending. Srishti is saying, okay, put some emojis. Who will put? Komal, please go ahead and put some emoji. Let me see what is coming out.
Sorry, I'm driving, so I couldn't do that. But I would say it is normally not very accepted. Change is not very liked by everyone.
Now true employees are coming up. Just see. Now few employees are showing, what is this? Oh my God. Now Damini is saying, not again. And maybe Sonali is again like this. Oh my God, again a change. Anu is crying now. Anu is crying, right? Direction, new boss who is smart has got a changes and which is helpful for the employees. Smita is saying, what is going to happen? I think Simran has taken a car and run away. Simran has taken a car and run away looking at the direction. Change is also confusing and very important. Meenakshi is showing signal because maybe I don't know whether to stop or not. And Saundarya is winking and saying, oh my God, what is going to happen? Let's watch. Welcome to the session, an interesting session on change and OT. Are you excited, everyone? Are you excited? Yes. So, do you think these reactions employees give when there is a change? Yes. Wonderful, everyone. Now, I would like to tell you some wonderful news. If you stay till the last in this particular webinar, I have one surprise for all of you. Do you want to know what is the surprise? Yes? Wonderful. So everyone, there is a small surprise from our team, protest team to all of you. If you stay back today till last session, you will be getting the certificate as well. Isn't it wonderful for all of you? Yes? Let me know.
Yes,
Yes?
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes,
Wonderful.
ma'am.
Wonderful. Okay, so stay and not only staying, I want all of you to communicate with me in the chat box and everything. Okay, excellent. So everyone, let's go ahead and see. That is very important. I'm showing you some pictures. Okay, how many of you are able to recall this? Do we have a generation who has seen this? Yes. Yeah. Arey, Utkarsh, you have also seen it. That is very
Yes,
surprising.
ma'am.
Okay. Have you seen this? May not be
Yes,
typically,
ma'am.
but yes. Ah,
Yes, ma'am.
absolutely. And have you seen this?
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes we still get to see this, right? Sridhar, right? We still get to see this. Okay,
Yes,
let's have
ma'am.
a look at this. Now, what has happened? We have still not seen this, maybe some of us, but do you think this is the reality now? Sometimes you clap and your fan gets on. You're sitting in the car and your bedroom's AC gets on. Yes or no?
Yes,
Neha,
ma'am.
Shrishti. Yes? What is
Yes,
happening
ma'am.
now here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah? May not be everyone is having iPhone, but now we all are become smart. Yes? Now
Yes,
let's have a
ma'am.
look at this one. All
Yes.
out. Yes?
Yeah.
Hello.
Please tell me what is the message all of you get.
Change.
What is the learning you have?
Change.
Change. Jayashree saying change. Yes. Anyone?
Changes over the time.
Change is
Change
the
is
essence of life. Yeah.
It actually states if you don't accept the change, you will be totally out of the market or maybe out of the career or something.
wow,
Change is
that's so
inevitable.
wonderful. Change is
Development.
inevitable.
Ma'am,
Change is
Absolutely.
constant.
Change is
Change
constant.
is constant.
Wonderful. Change keeps changing. Wow. It's a very powerful statement, I must say. Change is
Development also.
essential.
So
Change is development also. So wonderful, right? Now let me tell you, show you something else. Let's have a look at this one. Okay. We have seen this. Absolutely, things have changed. Absolutely. Are these changes good for all of us? Yes.
yes,
Have we
Yes.
changed for betterment?
Yes.
Absolutely. How
Yes,
these
ma'am.
changes have helped us?
most of them.
We accept it.
We have accepted,
Made our
okay,
life easy.
made our life easy. Hey, I have a
Ma'am,
question
just
for all of you. Wait. I have a very interesting question for all of you. Do you think we even thought about having a smartphone?
No.
No,
But companies
No.
identified that we can make your life better.
better.
Yes, wonderful. Now, let me also show you a very powerful statements, and I want you to read all of you those statements. Have a look at this. Netflix did not
Kill
kill
blockbuster.
the blockbuster, ridiculous late fees did. Uber did not kill the taxi businesses. Limited taxi access and fare control did. Sometimes, let me tell you, auto wala's attitude also. Yes or no? Right? नहीं मैं
Yes.
नहीं आऊंगा इतने में नहीं आऊंगा तुम नहीं आओगे ठीक है I will take something else. Right? Apple did not kill the music industry. Being forced to buy full length albums did. Amazon did not kill other retailers. Bad customer service and experience did. Airbnb isn't killing the hotel industry. Limited availability and high pricing options are. Technology by itself is not the real disruptor. Not being customer centric is biggest threat to any business. What is the lessons we have from these all case studies, everyone?
Change is good.
Change is good. Change is good for customer. Yes or no, everyone?
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
If Uber has
Yes,
come,
You ma'am.
Uber has shown me
you
attitude,
need
I
to
will
accept
not
the
go.
change or you will be replaced by someone.
Yeah.
Very good. Replaceable. Go with the time.
Yes, ma'am, we have seen that
Ma'am, I have a
technology has
question.
come. Technology
One
has
by one.
come like this way. Like we used to see in the banks there used to be folders and dozens of worksheets. Now it is computerized. Even the old person, the managers have catered to the need and have learned this at the 60 and 70 of their ages and make this possible. So hats off to them also.
Very nice. That's so nice. And see, Anu is also writing. Uh, Smita is writing, we need to adapt
With
quickly, right?
with the
Sumit,
examples that were with the examples that were just displayed on the screen, all I get to understand or experience is that the need has driven the change. You know,
need.
Ma'am, my question is
exactly.
at times change cannot can be something which is not acceptable or which might have a negative uh, impact or acceptation. Can there be a possibility apart from just having
Possible?
to keep
Possible, Mansi.
positive?
Let me give you my own example. I got selected with Idea phones, right? And my job was to sell SIM cards. I got a training for almost 8 to 10 days there. And I left that company. You know why? I said,
Right.
who needs mobile? And my
Oh,
manager kept on saying to me, Are Aparna, if there is an accident, I said, please talk properly about my family. Don't say unfortunate situation will happen here. Who is going to buy that SIM card? 1 minute will cost me 16 rupees. Yes or no,
but
everyone? We all have gone through this. And today, we can't breathe, we can't sleep without our phones. That's the reality. Let me tell you, that time, Idea had a wonderful ad campaign, and they showed that even a pan tapri person, even the person who is picking up the garbage, will have a mobile phone in hand. That was their vision. Okay. And imagine that ad was criticized. That are you making fun of poor people? Were they making fun? Actually, no. If you look at it, today it has become the reality. Same pan tapri person is making huge business out of it. Many plumbers, electricians are getting business on mobiles. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? And this is giving us a major thing as a learning, everyone. As you all said, right? What is it that you said? That is, change is inevitable. Change is constant. Yes or no, everyone?
Yes.
Change is
Yes.
constant. And we all have changed. Just look at us. It's not only physical change, but even emotional change. Our personality has changed. Like, for example, people, we meet our maybe college friends and they say, Are Aparna, how you were? They still treat me like that. And then I laugh at them and say, Are, your film has stopped there only. I have gone ahead now. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Right?
Krishna,
Yes.
your date of
That's
commencement employment will be 19th of August. You will be designated and will be based out in a Bangalore office.
okay. So you're getting my point, everyone here. So this is how you never know. Tomorrow AI will come and all irrelevant chats will be deleted. I don't know what will happen, something like that. So what is the point we are trying to make here, everyone? Change is inevitable. And you all have given enough answers. Why do we need to change? Please, and don't unmute yourself. Put it in the chat box. Why do we need to change? Why this change is important? Let me know in the chat box, everyone. To grow, okay? To grow. Fine. If you don't change, to improve, to upgrade your skills, right? And there is a wonderful book, which is my personal favorite. What got you here will not take you there. There are certain skills, certain businesses, certain products, certain services might have got you till here, but will not take you there because consumers are changing, their preferences are changing, everything is happening. I would like to share one story with all of you. Are you ready to listen to me? Yes.
Yes.
I was sitting in one of the clinics, okay? And clinic was of a dietitian, okay? Everyone, there was a queue because everyone wanted to lose weight, okay, including me. I was there and I was seeing some people were coming anxious, some people were looking at those posters, before after stories. Then some people were coming outside, some people were looking at the weighing scale, some people were embarrassed to stand on that weighing scale. That zaruri hai kya? Do we need to stand there? But they were all doing, right? And then I was sitting outside and I could hear some voices coming out from that close cubicles. And dietitian asked to the client that, what's your dream? She said, my birthday is coming and my dream is that I should fit in that nice dress. And the dietitian said, yes, you will. You will have so many inches loss. You will lose that much weight. And the client was very excited. Really, really, it will happen. Believe me, I've tried everything, but nothing has worked. She said, yes. Only thing is this, you need to follow this. You need to follow this. And then she said, okay, I will follow this, but can you please put some cheese in that? Can I have a pizza once in a week? Can I have that glass of a wine once in a week? Once. That's all. What is happening? Let me ask you, Have you heard about this particular video, which I'm going to show it to you? Is it relatable?
Hey Siri, how to get slim and tall without any exercise, only eating. Fast food also included.
No.
Is it relatable, everyone? Yes or no? We want to lose weight.
Yes,
We
yes.
want to look good. But can we have that along with it? Because everyone wants to change, but everyone hates the process. Is this statement relatable? If yes, put it in the chat box. Everyone wants to change, but everyone hates the process. Maybe at the beginning, with the enthusiasm, we all will do. But what will happen at the end? Or after maybe a week, maybe after 2 weeks, we will leave that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Believe me, we buy so many self-help books. Do we buy those books? Yes or no? We all buy those books that I want to speak English very confidently. I want to do this. I want to do that. There is a rack of books. We watch all the motivational uh, videos on YouTube, everything, because we want to change. But when the process starts, are we ready to follow the process?
We need to follow.
Is it relative? Huh? We need to follow, everyone knows. It is good for us. You all said, na, change is good, change is beneficial, skilling is required, this is done, that is everything. But most of the time, are we able to follow the process, everyone? And imagine, listen to me very carefully. I'm telling you a very important thing. Very important thing I'm telling. People know they need to change in their lives and their life will become better. Their, for example, span of life may go ahead with 10 years more if they eat less. But still they can't work on that change. An organization want all the people to change for their vision and mission.
Procrastination.
Are you getting my point here, everyone? Yes or no? People are not even bothered about their
Yes,
own
ma'am.
life. They say one life. One life, I will live the way I want. It is okay. Right? Zindagi lambi nahi honi chahiye. This is what we say for ourselves. And organization want people to change to achieve their business goals. Are you able to think how difficult that task can be? Are you able to think how difficult it can be that, for organization? Why? We are not working for even ourselves. Yes? But if companies don't change, what will happen? Are these brands relatable to all of you? Let me know. Or all these brands are relatable to you? Let me
We
know.
could not achieve the goals.
Yes, I don't want to change. Are these brands are relatable? Correct me if I'm wrong. Who has
Yes,
taken
they
over
are.
this brand is still there, but how many of us now go and watch it? See, this brand can be on ventilator also. This is dead. Can you name some brands who have not changed and they have gone for the toss? They are no more.
Nokia is the best example.
Nokia is the best example. You're absolutely right. Other than Nokia, think about more. Videocon, okay. Ambassador car, okay. Yes, everyone.
BPL,
If you don't change, you
BPL
will become anti.
Electronics.
Vijay, I still get to see what I feel. Okay, Dalda, right? Naneshwar said very
Yes,
nicely,
ma'am.
Dalda. So these are the brands and no more. What will happen? If we don't change, our existence will come into the problem.
But
right?
Dalda has come back.
It is still,
Dalda has come back with
it
different
has come
products.
back. But I think it went in the reverse gear and came back. You know, now, for example, other kind of products that can be even Nandini, that can be even maybe in Maharashtra, if you go Chitale, or other even local brands have taken up when it comes to now ghee. Yes or no, everyone? Amul butter,
Even
right?
Chicle.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. So now if we don't change, we have seen our existence will come into the problem. And hence change is required. But very important thing, everyone, change is inevitable, change is constant. And now what is happening that why do we need to, companies needs to change? Why do we need to change? There can be internal factors. What can be internal factors? Can someone give me example? Internal factors and we need to change.
Competition.
Internally? Is internal factor or external factor?
Oh yeah, that's
Competition
external
is an
factor.
external
Technology.
factor.
Technological changes.
Technology is one. Yeah.
Technology is external or
External.
internal?
That's external. Internal will be
Internal.
when the
The
employer
policy,
One
rules,
after
and
another.
regulations.
Respect everyone. One person is speaking. I will take Neha. Go ahead, please. Neha. Yes, Neha
Yeah,
Divedi,
it
go
could
ahead.
be policy, rules, and regulations
Policy, rules, and regulation. Why do we change? Because the
because they're
internal requirement.
outdated. Yeah.
Absolutely. You're so right. Right? But what are the external changes will impact? Someone said technology. Someone said competition. Someone said product change. Very good. What else can be there? Put it in the chat box. The external factors. Demography is changing. Customer demands are there. Yes or no, everyone?
New government
With me,
policies.
external changes and there are some external. That's a external. Yes. Very good example you have given. Now what will happen? Company makes changes. Company makes changes. How? Operational as well as transformational. Operational and transformational. What can be operational changes? It can be as simple as, like, for example, in my team, if you are sending a report to me, don't send report to me, send it to someone else. Right, everyone? Simple. Something operational changes you're making in your regular operations. That can be one change. But what can be the transformational change? What can be the transformational change? Okay. Organizational structure is still internal, but what can be the transformational change?
there can be a transformational change in the terms of hierarchy that if reports are being sent to the other person, so now the department, maybe the reporting manager is changed, that would be the transformational change. And then maybe it can lead to some other changes that the efficiency of the person can, as in the reporting, can increase or either decrease. That can be another change related to it.
Wonderful. Still, it can be more internal. But when we make Neha, I will take it later, okay? Because I have less time. We need to cover a lot of things. And thank you, people who are using this thing also, chat box. That is thriving. Chat box is thriving. Thank you so much for that. You're right. Policy change, internal. Diversification in the products. Diversification in the product, right? Let me give you one nice example. And this brand, I'm sure all of us have seen. Yes or no? Is this brand relatable? When I say Godrej, what comes to your mind? Maybe that old fridge. Yes,
Almira.
Apella?
Almira.
Right? Ulmera, very good. Steel ka Almera, Godrej. But please understand, this was the exact problem Godrej were facing. Godrej felt we are the old model. We are able to relate to the senior people in the society, but our brand is no more young brand. Young brand is not able to connect to us. Am I making sense to all of you here? So what did they do? They said, okay, if that is what is happening, let's make it a young brand. Please understand, they gave the makeover to the logo. which made that made very thriving logo. But changing logo is not the only thing. Company goes beyond that. They change the product, they change the technology. They made sure that they started giving the sponsorship and IPLs. They started making sure that their product is getting displayed everywhere. They changed the logo. Are you getting my point, everyone? So now, if you all recall, the 2008 they changed the logo caption. Now the slogan is like, for example, it is like make a goodness. What is happening? They made sure that the employees are going through the different change. They made sure they had innovative culture in the organization. Am I making sense to all of you? To make it relevant, you're absolutely right. Everyone changes. That's a transformational change. Everyone is, am I able to make the relevance to everyone? Arpita, Anu, Tulika.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
that's a organizational level change. And understand that transformational change will not happen in 1 year, will not happen in 1 month, will take months and years to bring that change. Are you getting my point? Let's understand Bata. How many of you would recall Bata? When I say Bata, what comes to your mind? That white chappal with that, rubber ka, what you say, that sleepers, typical bathroom sleepers.
Hawaii
Yes or no?
chappal.
Yes, Hawaii chappal. Hawaii chappal to Liberty ne lai. But Bata was bathroom chappals. Let me tell you, that was the brand. Now, Bata also wanted to get into the modern kind of a products that, higher and premium people should also come to them and buy products. It could not work. They had to come up with hush puppies. How many of you are able to connect me? Transformational change. Because now they cannot come. Parle G may not come with the cream biscuits. Digest ही नहीं होगा हमें. Yes or no? Everyone. Because that
Yes.
brand has a story. And if they are not able to change, they may need to come up with a different brand altogether. Godrej thought, let's change our look, product line, everything. That's how they have come up with. Whereas other companies have come up with completely different brand because they said, oh, we cannot launch. बोलते ना, your own experience becomes your own enemy. Because your product line is so strong, now you cannot have a different product. Yes or no? Some HR people must be thinking, is this a marketing session going on? But this is what we are talking about, everyone. This is what is the great stories of these brands, right? But when we say that, when you have a transformational change, that's the time we call it as a OD. What is OD? That is organizational development. Because OD is now, visualize what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say here, business thing that we need to bring a huge change. It can be diversification. It can be coming up with new product line. It can be, same product getting the facelift. It can be some other markets. It can be acquisition, merger. Yes, everyone, Arpita, Neha, Swati. Yes, Pala, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So now what happens when the business decision has taken up? That's the time they need to make changes in all departments. Everywhere the changes will happen. The change will not be in a isolated way. Marketing needs to change, employee needs to change, employee mindsets needs to change, advertisement needs to change, vendors needs to change, territories needs to change. Change is the only word. So OD is, everyone, if you look at it, this terminology is used, which is for long term. It can be 3 years, 4 years also. Make sense? That 3 years down the line, we should have this. Holistic development of organization, cultural transformation. Like, for example, where I'm working as a consultant and as a trainer, many companies say, Aparna, our employees have become complacent. They're working with us from 12, 15 years. They're no more relevant, but we can't ask them to go. So we want to develop. I recently worked with one of the clients, which is Hyderabad based client. They said, we want to come up with a culture called speak up. Hashtag speak up culture. I don't want people to just keep quiet here. कि यहाँ पे ऐसा ही होता है. Here, this is how it happens. That's the biggest enemy of change. Listen to this language. Makes sense, everyone? So they said, we want to come up with speak up culture. So what happens? They are making the intervention of almost 2 years only to work on this, right? Long term. And then we have to make certain interventions everywhere. Your supply chain, your team building, your operations, you have to conduct a lot of audits. That is organizational assessment. When I conduct, when I work as a diversity and inclusion consultant with many companies, that is where we also have a D&I audits, current audits. What is the current requirement and what is it that we are expected? And then we change, for example, processes, people, policies, everything. And then after 2 years down the line, we will see what the change has happened. And everyone, do you know something? The biggest challenge. Do you want to know? The person who has got such kind of vision that my company should be having DNI and all lives in between. There are people who will keep on changing in between. And now how can you get that passion to change? Are you getting my point? And that is where the external consultants comes into the picture, because OD consultants remains constant. They have a contract with us for 2 years. So even the people changes, the person is not changing. The vision will be implemented. Are you getting my point? I may speak to the CHRO and all, but CHRO may lead. But company's vision we have to implement. I hope OD is clear to all of you. Yes or no? If yes, just put OD in the chat box so that I will get to know OD. And all the HR professional on a senior level generally get into the OD. Especially people who have got 7+ years of experience can look at the OD interventions. Young people will be in the execution, but the senior people is getting into the OD. And then when you decide, when you diagnose what is the change you want to have, what is the vision you have 3 years, 2 years down the line, then the change management will happen on micro level. Everyone is clear on this, everyone, right? Like, for example, as I said, Godrej, it was working on maybe almiras, maybe fridge, but now they are into hair care, they are into hand wash, they are into hair care. I mean, people can't digest sometimes that Godrej has a dye, hair dye. Yes or no, everyone? Because we still feel Godrej is like that, but now there is a change which is happening all over. I will give you a few more examples, right? So when you look at OD, everyone, this is the framework which is used for OD. Okay, what happens here? When the organizations thinks, I will be also covering what is the role of HR and all in this also. Okay, when organization thinks that, okay, this is what is our vision, this is what we want to bring, this is the transformational change we want to make, then what they say, they look at the efforts, they see what are the effects will be there, what are the benefits will happen, and then first few weeks they will have internal, external surveys. Why? They get a strong why. Why do we need to change? Once that conviction comes, what we need to change, then the 1 to 3 months things will happen. Designing will happen. And then next time we will have lot of things. Strategic perspective, which will change. Your KRAs will change. KPIs will change, right? Then intervention, feedback, and understand this, everyone. Change is a part of OD. Change is not OD. Everyone is with me. Arpita, Satish is also here. Sarika, Pradeep, yes, Prajakta. Everyone is with me. Let me know in the chat box. Your chat messages will,
Yes, ma'am.
always encourage me, understand that, okay, you are with me. Yeah. So it's a part. But let me tell you, that vision that I want to lose 10 kgs and I want to fit in that dress, it's fine. But the process, because in that process you will change. Let me tell you, if I want to have international presence and have pro touch presence in South Africa, Singapore, here, there, I will have my offices. But that infrastructure will not help me to change. What will help me to change? Put it in the chat box. I don't want you to say anything. Put it in the chat box. Let me see who is telling me this. Yes. What will help me to change? Oh, yes. Keep going. Keep going. People. Yes. People. And people are like mindset. Right? Oh my God. I have to do one thing. Sorry, everyone. I will share one new Zoom link. Will you all join there, please? In next 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure, please share.
Yes, ma'am.
Share in this chat.
See, look at the expressions. Look at the expressions. A simple change I said, I will continue my session on the next, another Zoom link. You started thinking, "Kyun kya ho gaya? I will not join. What is this?" Simple change. And you are going to change people's salaries, people's role, employees' career plans. Do you think people will change so fast?
No.
What will happen? Because people don't change. What is the word we use this? I'm loving the smiles and emojis which are coming here.
Resistance.
Resistance, Amir. Why should I change? What's in it for me? Yes or no? Why should I change? What's in it for me? Let me tell you, everyone, very quickly, I'm giving you this data, which is very, very important for all of you. See, what is this? Number says it all. 70% of the change initiative fails, right? 74% leader says that employees are involved. However, employees feel they are not included. 31% of CEOs get fired for poor change management. And this is a skill, everyone. This is a skill. It is not easy. It's a process, right? Have a look at this. What happens when people start resistance? This is what you will get to see. They don't trust organization. They don't know why are we changing. The change, because a lot of things will happen, change of job roles, exclusion. Most of the time people will see when there is a change, they will look for the new jobs. They're more stressed, right? Less trusting, grapevine, gossiping will go high. Everything will happen here, everyone. Is it relatable? Right? Arey, forget about big change. Just think when you have your review time going on, an appraisal time, when you who is going to get promoted. That time you will see the impact on productivity. What is going to happen? What is going to happen? Here to your jobs will also be in challenge. Yes. So what will happen here, everyone? Let's have a look at this. Why this happens? Can you see this? I have taken a very recent news. Unacademy has laid off 250 people, underwent a restructuring exercise. Health tech startup Healthify asked 150 people to go, restructuring. Paytm laid off 144,000 people. Why? Because they're streamlining their business. IT Hexaware Technology is planning to hire 4,000 in India for what is it? They are trying to foster the innovation and important is enhance their client services. What is it that you get to see in this news? More negative news are coming forward whenever there is a change. Are you getting my point, everyone? And this is a biggest reason for people to get fearful about their jobs. Very less time you get to see the positive news. Yes, I worked very closely in OD and change for one of the VOCAD, became 40s. That is the time I worked very closely with their HR team as well. I have documented it. If you look at it, my research paper, social identity crisis during merger and acquisition, you will see conducted the qualitative data and, interviews of people. People go through hell when there is a challenge, everyone, right? But then what is the role of HR? How many of you would like to know that? Yes. What is the role of HR when we look at this? Just have a look at this one, everyone, right? Very important thing is this. HR owns and, influences 2/3 of the differentiator of change success. Because change involves people. And people don't understand. As I told you, they're not ready to work on their own growth. Have one roti less, you will live longer. But are we able to do that? How people will do for their businesses? Right? Think about it. There are people involved, and you have to onboard people in the change. Second is, how can I organize HR function to help improve effectiveness? Let me share one small thing here, everyone. When I was telling you the story of this hospital when Fortis, took over Vocard. Vocard was an international brand. Indian brand took over. So look at the emotions. Oh, I was working with MNC. Now what will happen to me? Getting my point? But HR played a huge role. HR only gave all the people assurance that your jobs are safe. Employees gave the reactions that, we were feeling like orphanage. Every time new people are coming to see us, who will take over our company? I don't know on whose payroll I will be. Our metrics changing. Right? Then what happened? HR, the news came out that, okay, this particular hospital is taken over by this hospital. HR worked throughout night, and when employees came, their ID card were replaced, their their designations were same. They got the offer letters, new offer letters with the same salary, same designation. Why? To give you the feeling you are safe. But every time this will not be the situation. And I still recall when I was talking to Mr. Krishnamurthy, that time was heading and said that sometimes we also need to have acting skills. Say everything is well, fine. Are you getting my point, everyone? And that is where HR plays a major role. I hope you're finding this useful. If you're finding it useful, just put you in the chat box so that, I will be able to connect what is happening. Okay. Now, very important is just have a look at it. CEO's expectations from HR is very high. 73% of CEO expect HR to implement the change faster than nowadays. If you look at it, everyone, if this is the matrix, right now, don't get very confused, but I just wanted to show you, these are the areas like quality of decisions, then employee communication, infrastructure, change processes, capability of managers of changing, capability of managers and senior leaders. This all green tick marks has to be taken care by HR, everyone, along with business changes. And that is why we say in OD and change, HR people makes a huge difference. Of course, all the department heads work, but when it comes to all HR must know about OD and change. Okay. And this is what we get to see that 73% of organizations are going to have very frequent and fast changes. Like AI is replacing everything. Technology is coming up. Jobs are changing. New startups are taking over. Overnight, the businesses changes nowadays, everyone. I hope I'm making a lot of sense to all of you, right? And in this, are you the change champion as an HR? That makes a huge difference. So very important message, which I would like to give it to all of you here. In the change management as an HR, put people first. Understand it is a marathon and not a sprint. What do I mean by that? It is going to be long term. It's not like, I'm telling you, you will have a huge impact on even on your employment. People will stop applying in your company also. अरे कुछ तो चल रहा है उनका, अभी तो stability नहीं है. Right? So what is the communication going outside? What is the communication inside? Which is going to be very, very important, everyone. And very important, your product, finances, logos, everything comes second. Take care of your people first. There are so many IT companies. I have also worked very, very early stage, that is the time mergers and acquisition in one company has happened almost 6-7 times. Imagine, वो बोल रहे हैं अगले अगले साल मैं कौन से payroll पे रहूंगा मुझे पता नहीं है. Can you beat this? Right? So this is what is going to happen. And very important here, is your company is agile? Agile to take care of that change. Am I making sense to all of you? Because the bigger the company, you're a bigger elephant, and making elephant dance is the big, very, very difficult. Understand, the smaller the company, you will change very fast. But the bigger the company, it is very difficult for you. And I also run a startup in my company. And let me tell you, everyone, it is not easy. It was a time when I used to decide what to be done. Let me tell you very openly. It can be as simple as launching a product. It can be as simple as doing the advertisement. Today, I have to ask 4 or 5 people. And if I have to take them, I have to align them, then only I can do it. It's just a 90 to 100 people in my company. And then the decisions are getting delayed. Earlier, it was not like that. Today, decided, tomorrow I will do. Last week, I have got the products enhancement suggestions from my team. I could not sit with the next team now. Are you getting my point here? I'm talking about the small company, not a big company. Okay. Now I will be having a small case study for all of you. Are you ready? Okay. But before that, I would like to give you one good news. I'm sharing one link of the form in the, Utkarsh, please share the link of the Google, please, in the link chat box.
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
So Utkarsh is sharing a wonderful one link for all of you in the chat box, everyone. I request, if you have found this session insightful, then you can give the reviews on Google. And then I'm sharing one form. So if you are given the Google review there, I want you to give me the information that you have given the Google review, what name you would like to have it on the certificate and all, so that the team will take care of it. Utkarsh, please share the link fast. Is that fine with all of you? So if you have liked it, koi compulsion nahi hai. Very simple. If you have liked it, put it on this link, and I will share another link with you before the session gets over, so that in the form you can mention all your details. And then what will happen? Then I will make sure that you will get your e-certificates on your email ID. Is that okay? Great. Now, in the meanwhile, let's have a look at the one small case study. Okay, let's have this case study. And right now, just go through it. Apex Technology is a mid-sized software development company, has been in the industry over a decade. The company has built a reputation for delivering high-quality software solutions to its clients. However, with the rapid advancement in the technology and changing market dynamics, Apex Technologies faces new challenges. Due to external factors like technological advancement, increased competition, and changing client demand, Apex has decided to adopt new technologies, enhance agility, and faster innovation. So if you are there working there as an OD consultant or a HR professional, what initiatives you will take to manage the change smoothly? I hope the case is there in front of you. Just have a look at it. Those who want to contribute, you can, unmute yourself, and you can let me know, because this will require little, you need to dwell on this, right? Don't put right now anything in the chat box. You can unmute yourself and let us know that what is it that you will be doing. In the meanwhile, if you are given the Google review, this is the form link. You can give this form link, share your details. Yes. Yes, everyone. What will be the solution for this?
The first step would be, but I'm not sure how correct I am. The first step would be taking the communication, initiating the communication internally within the employees and the tech heads, and then
Mhm.
see that what kind of a technologies we want to step into, as in the company wants to step into, and
So,
what
for
should be the
example,
process for it.
Mansi, you're right. However, understand what are the right now, what is the important thing company wants to work? Very important, adapt to the new technology, enhance agility, and foster innovation. These are the three goals company has right now. Yes. So keep
Yes.
this in mind. And when it comes to as a HR, especially when it comes to people, I'm not talking about the product development, anything. When it comes to people, what initiatives you will take? So,
Communicating with
Satish,
the team to align
okay,
them with the goals.
okay, that's wonderful. So, communication part you will do, right? Wonderful. Can we take
Yes.
insights from Satish? Satish, over to you, please.
Yeah, Aparna. So I think the new technology advancement, definitely one point is absolutely right to give the communication to all the employees that company wants to do this change. But on the same ground, they also need to come up with a training programs of the existing employees,
Wonderful.
right? Because
Wonderful.
the new technology requires a lot of training. And then there would be career counseling sessions as well. That is the next step, because some people are going to change their career because
Wonderful.
of these new technologies and all, right? So people may have multiple questions around it. So the person who is
Absolutely.
working, yeah, so that is the career counseling sessions are also required.
Very
And
nice.
then yeah, so this is from my side.
Wonderful.
And
Thank you
then
so much, Satish. But
maybe restructuring their team in terms of the talent we have, the company
maybe
has.
you may need to consider, we don't know, but we may need to restructure, right? So I will take it from Tulika. Tulika, you have raised the hand. Please go ahead.
Yeah,
One sec. Utkarsh, one sec. Utkarsh, I think you need to change the forms setting because it is saying only for ProTouch employees. Please change the form setting and share the forms once again.
Yes, ma'am. I'm on the way.
Okay.
On the
So
way.
very good.
Doing it.
Restructuring. Tulika, go ahead, please.
yeah. Basically, I think it is covered already. I could not hear Satish. The training programs at different levels to educate and to bring about change smoothly
Very nice. And all levels. So if
at
may
all
I
levels,
ask
at
you,
different
if
levels.
may I ask you, all of you here, Tulika point has made on different level. For foster innovation, what kind of trainings you would like to conduct?
Technical as well as
Innovation,
innovative.
because we want people to be innovative now.
Technical, basically.
Technical, okay. Other people, go ahead, Neha, you would like to give me something?
Yeah, I think for innovation, we should enhance and the culture of creativity. So I think people should be more should be allowed it to put up their thoughts. I mean, the open environment where the creativity can nurture. I mean,
Okay, open environment, very nice. So now, for example, here, everyone, when you said open environment, sometimes as a OD consultant and the HR professional, we also need to come up with the complete, what you say as a, we have to market it. We need to market it. What we need to market it, like, for example, speak up, protest, speak up, right? Or for example, I still recall we in Protouch also, we had one initiative called Bhadas. What do we mean by bhadas? Whatever is in your mind, just speak up. Okay. So you may need to also come up with such kind of slogans. You need to drive the change. You need to put people, energy, and then you need to make the changes. Am I making sense to all of you here? Yes. So this is a small case looking at the time I wanted to show it to you. We may not be able to go in depth, but then if you look at it, this was the solution. For example, comprehensive training program, boot camps, agile methodology trainings, of course, certification courses. Ask people to go for the certification courses, right? Sponsor some certification courses on agile courses, innovation and creativity, that is incubation sessions, right? Then Innovative labs. I think these are the very nice initiatives company has taken. So this is a case study. I will not be able to give you the name of the company right now. Employee engagement, town hall meetings, internal newsletters, surveys, focus group discussions, give support, mentoring programs, performance recognition, and cultural transformation. I hope you have got lot of insights, everyone, when it comes to OD and change. Have you got lot of insights? Let me know. I could not give you much. I give you only not even the tip of the iceberg, but I hope you have got the flavor of OD and change. I hope many people got a lot of clarity. What is OD and change? What is the role of HR in OD and change? Everyone has got a clarity. Let me know. Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Yes. Hope now Utkarsh has given the updated link. Everyone, don't leave without giving your, uh, name, because if you have attended, I want you to get some benefit out of it, right? Oh, yes, Amina, that's a good idea to have a sequel of it. And I'm sure that you have got some flavor that how the trainings are done, right? And we have.
Mindful Aparna, one session is not enough, I guess. That's why.
Yes, absolutely. I can understand this. So, everyone, I would also like to share with all of you that, we have got a wonderful certification program on this, especially for senior professionals. And that is, I would like to just share you certain things with all of you, which is completely focused on OD and change. Okay, which is completely focused on OD and change. Those people who are looking forward for some kind of, what you say, upskilling themselves in OD change management and become a OD professional. This is what Organizational Development and Change Management Certification Program is, right? Which has got international accreditation, as well as it has got a 5 days long program where we are going to cover. See, this is what it is: HR professional, mid-level, learning and development heads can always look into this. Founders and CEO can get into this kind of a program. Very young professionals, we are not taking for this because you will need some experience in this. So this is how we have got, almost 8 modules with projects you will have to work with us. And it's a very interesting program. So if anyone is interested, I will say our existing people can get in touch with their own career advisors. If anyone wants to know, so Utkarsh, give our number, 88 wala number, right? People can get in touch, or you can give your own number, Utkarsh, if you want here. That will be good. So it is going to be 5 days duration every Sunday, because we can understand that, working professionals are there every Sunday, 3 hours program will be there. And you will have a lot of work during the week. You will have to do a lot of work. So because it's also a lot of things are like hands-on experience. So you can also let us know about it. Okay.